bàbá wa àtọlọ́run wa ẹ gbọ́ pẹ́ wa ẹ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká yè ọkàn wa kó balẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó ń sùn ẹ bá wa jí wọn Jésù Olúwa wa. Hallelujah. 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 A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún àánú àtòrí ọ̀fẹ́. Ọlọ́run tó pa ẹ̀mí wa mọ́ tó dá ẹ̀mí wa sí. Ọlọ́run tó ṣe wá ní alààyè. Fódìdí oṣù mẹ́wàá ó dẹ̀ pa ọkàn wa mọ́. Àwa lélẹ́yìn náà nínú oṣù kọkànlá. Àwa láyé àwa láàyè. Nínú méjìlá ó kù ẹyọ kan. Adarí ògo padà sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Nítorí tí ó ṣe é. Nítorí tí àánú ẹ̀ dúró láéláé. Ọlọ́run tí ọpẹ́ àtìyìn wa tọ́ sí. Ọlọ́run tó rí ọ̀fẹ́ pọ̀. Tó yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ fún wa. Tá a wà láyé. Tá a máa gbáyé bẹ́ẹ̀. Tá a wà láyé ṣá. Ṣùgbọ́n a wà nínú ààyè wa. Ọpẹ́, ọlá, ìyìn ògo ni fún Olúwa lókè ọ̀run. Ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n kà sí wa létí inú ìwé Ágáì orí kìíní ó jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan tó ṣe pàtàkì nítorí àwọn nǹkan tí Olúwa fi ránṣẹ́ sí àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì pàápàá jùlọ ilé Júdà, because he was speaking to the remnant of Israel that came back from Babylon. So, and he was very direct as to the message he was passing on to them. Now, because they left Babylon, so within themselves, they felt everything was all right. There was no need to serve the Lord any longer. In that chapter, Haggai made us to understand that they concluded within themselves, only one within ọkàn pé kò tí yẹ ká kọ́lé Olúwa. Haggai chapter 1 verse 3. And they came, then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your second house, and the house lie waste? Now therefore said the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Because they thought within themselves there was no need. They thought God wasn't on their side again. And the principal thing from Old Testament to New Testament is about salvation. When you look at the second book of Moses, Exodus, from chapter 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, you will find out that God himself gave direction, the pattern as to how the temple is to be built, the design. He gave out the lampstand must be in the altar. When you read from that chapter 25, 26, 27, and you look at the Celestial Church after, you find out that it was as if God was speaking about the church itself, because that was the design of the temple. Now, they said within themselves, and that is what most of us do in most times. The first thing that comes to our mind, àwọn tí wọn ò rí nǹkan fowó ṣe wọ́n tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó ń sọ nínú ọkàn ẹ wípé kò tí yẹ. Wá gbọ́ nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run sọ fún wọn. Ó sọ fún wọn wípé ó ní ẹ̀ ń gbìn ẹ̀ kórè. Ó ní ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ní. Ó ní ẹ̀ ń jẹ ẹ̀yó. Ó ní ẹ̀ ń mu ọ̀fun gbẹ̀yìn. Ó ní nítorí pé ẹ kọ̀ láti ṣe ti tèmi. So deliberately it was God. It was God. Ẹ rí i pé ní ibì kan àwọn kan á máa fẹ̀, àwọn kan á máa sanra, iṣẹ́ wọn á máa pọ̀ sí. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí àwọn kan, ẹ rò bóyá wọ́n ń ṣe làálàá ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò ṣe làálàá o. Làálàá tí wọ́n ń ṣe wọ́n ń jẹ iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run lẹ́sẹ̀. Àwa máa dàbí pé wọ́n ń ṣe làálàá, iṣẹ́ yẹn ò ní pọ̀, wọ́n á máa jẹ gbèsè, gbogbo ẹ̀ ò ní tó, wọ́n á máa fà kò ní tóra wọn. Ọlọ́run ní òun lòun mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ní nítorí pé wọ́n kọ iṣẹ́ tòun sílẹ̀. Now you ask yourself, how well do I contribute to the work of God? Ìyàwó gangan ni mo kọ sí. The pattern God gave to Moses when it was the time of David, God gave David the same pattern. Now when we speak about Moses, we speak about the 10 altars. When he was speaking to David, he gave David 12 altars, increased 2. That's it. So when David was giving Solomon in 1 Chronicles chapter 28 from verse 11, 12, 13 downward, he was giving Solomon another specification of the altar that God has handed to him. Now in 1 Chronicles chapter 28 verse 9, he now said to Solomon, he said, and you, my son Solomon, David the son of only know the God of your father, and serve him with perfect act. You need to understand this. It's not just serve him. It's not as if you don't serve God, but you are not serving God with perfect act. Only serve him with perfect act and with a willing mind. Ọkàn láti ṣoore. 1. Serve him with a perfect act, with a willing mind. For the Lord searches through the heart. Tajoko, gbogbo wa kọ́ ni ọkàn wa ló ń sin Ọlọ́run. Ẹlẹ́sìn àti gbàdúrà méje tó gba yẹn ẹlẹ́sìn yẹn kọjú máìkì yẹn lẹ́nu. Ọkàn ò sí mbẹ̀. Láàrin ẹ̀gọ́ mi gan á ti sùn lọ́mbẹ̀. You have to serve the Lord. You are leading the service. You lead everything that has to do with the service has to do with you.